go, chef.
Okay. Head them up, move them out, raw hard. If you know the song, sing along. Hit it.
Let's go, chef. Let's go, chef.
Just don't stop. Rock and roll to the roll the rock. Said I'm cooking in the kitchen. Just don't
Let's go,
stop.
chef.
Cooking is my
Like, just walk towards the
specialty.
phone.
Dirty in the kitchen like ODB. Turning these groceries into
walk towards the phone and say
delicacies.
it.
The Carolina cook got the recipe.
Let's go, chef.
The Carolina cook got the recipe. The Carolina cook got the recipes. It's the Carolina Cook Show. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go, chef.
What's up, everybody? It's Chef Anthony Albritton, the Carolina cook, cooking, tasting, and eating the Carolinas. Welcome to my Carolina kitchen, somewhere in the sticks of South Carolina. This is the internet. You can't tell everybody where you're at.
For California.
Stop it. All right. Y'all saw footage of the cows earlier. The cows are just happy that I cooked chicken today instead of beef. So in this video, in this episode, I will be cooking up some... chicken sloppy joes with homemade potato tots. Crunchy for your munchies.
Let's go, chef.
Let's get ready to cook. In this corner, we have the seasoning blend. You know, the parsley, the peppers, the onions, and everything like that. You want to build your chili with a nice blend as such. Don't worry about the brown spot in the bottom of my pan. You ain't cooking if your pot ain't burned in the bottom like that. All right, we're going to begin our saute. All right, now after your saute is broken down and transluted to the level that you want it, to the garlic lovers, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of garlic to that. And we're going to stir that garlic around until it releases its aroma. You don't want to burn that garlic. You got to have a delicate touch with that garlic. All right. Once the saute is done, I'm going to add a packet of mashed chicken to it. Now, I'm just kidding. It's ground chicken. It looks mashed, but it's chicken. So once it starts to cook, it's going to get more of a ground beef consistency. And as you can see, once it starts to cook, it's going to release a lot of moisture, you know, some fat and some water. And what you want to do is reduce that. Reduction is just simply cooking it on a moderately high heat until the liquid dissolves. The reduction is a 3-step process. Once the liquid dissolves or reduces, I'm going to add beef broth and cook that until it reduces as well. Builds flavor and thickness, okay? Now, as for the final reduction step, I'm going to add milk once the broth dissolves. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the milk. Cook that until it reduces. Then we'll be complete. As you can see, the milk has reduced. So, I'm going to add some tomato paste. Now, you can use the seasoning you want to. I'm adventurous today, so I'm going to use this sweet and salty granulated onion and garlic seasoning. It has sugar and all of that good stuff in there, so the sweetness and everything balances out. I'm going to put in about 2 teaspoons of that and some black pepper. Now, to make that sloppy joe sloppy, I'm adding some crushed tomatoes. See that? Nice thick sauce. The situation just got thick, y'all. Now, my reduction period involved me cooking on a moderately high heat. But once everything is incorporated, the seasonings and everything is cooked in, going to bring it down to a slow simmer now. And just let that simmer out. Now in culinary school, like I said in my spaghetti squash video, it takes about 3 hours to make a good thick spaghetti sauce. And I'm using that same technique on my sloppy Joe sauce. But I just found my own quick technique to do a nice chef-style sauce. That doesn't necessarily take 3 hours, but every chef knows that the longer you cook your broths and your sauces and everything like that, the better the taste will be. Quick tip, add some vinegar if you want to cut down on that tomato taste. Now, as far as hash browns go, as far as the potato tots go, I'm going to cheat. All right, so I got a bag of hash browns here. Chopped hash browns, all right? This is what I'm going to make my potato tots with. All right, I'm going to take this over to the sink now because it may get a little messy. All right, I'm going to add my chopped hash browns to a bowl, then add just a little bit of water. All right, the water will help in the process of blending. All right, so I'm going to mix it around in the water. All right, then next, I'm going to use a hand blender. You can use a food processor or whatever. And I'm just going to make these potatoes a little bit coarse, not turn them into mashed potatoes. All right, just enough to be able to form hash browns. Then I'm going to add some cornstarch to them. That's going to help them form up. And it's also going to give them a nice crisp when I fry them up. Okay, once that's done, you can season your tot mixture with whatever seasoning you want to use. Okay, now once your tots are seasoned, you want to sit them in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes and let them firm up so that you can form your tots where they're not too mushy to work with. Or you can wrap them in a plastic wrap, form a roll, and firm them up that way. That way you can just slice them in the oblong shapes. In my case, I just oiled up cooking oil top so that they won't stick. And that's what I use to cut my tots out with. You can use a shot glass or whatever. It's according to how you want your tots to be shaped. You can even roll them into a ball. All right. Now, once you put them in the grease and start frying them, you want to keep them separated so they don't stick together, and you don't want to overcrowd your pan. All right. Once they firm up like this, you can just let them go because there's no longer a risk of them sticking together. Now, I'm all about unity. But in this case, I don't want my potato tots to stick together. By the way, I'm using a wok to fry mine. Once they're nice and golden brown or to the level of crisp that you want them, you can go ahead and remove them, add them to a rack, and let them drip dry. You don't want to put them on paper towel or anything like that. You want them to be nice and crispy. Now check that out. A nice, crispy potato tot. Now, while they're nice and hot, you want to sprinkle them with your seasoning of choice, whether it's salt, pepper, seasoning salt, whatever you want to use, and just give them a toss. You can hear the crunch without even biting them. You can hear that crunch. And there you have it, crispy, crunchy potato tots for your munchies. All right. Now we're going to serve these up with some sloppy joes. All right, and what I'll be using to make my sandwich is an onion, garlic, and poppy seed and sesame seed bun. Oh, wrong part of the bread.
Wait, what's that?
Sloppy Joe.
No, I'm talking about what's that in the white bowl. Don't tell me that's hush puppies.
Then we're going to put that on there halfway like that.
What is that?
Hash browns.
Oh.
And we're going to...
Oh, I thought that was shrimp.
Potato tots.
Oh, that doesn't look like hush puppies and shrimp at the same time.
You know what? They do sort of look like fried shrimp, don't they? And there you have it. One of them got like a bunion on it, but that's okay. Chicken sloppy Joe and homemade potato tots.
What is this?
All right, y'all got to excuse my background in my mobile kitchen here because I got all kind of stuff packed back there right now. Seasonings, pots, pans, So just focus in this area.
Hey, I want to be the first person.
You want to be the first one to try to sloppy Joe? Let me tear it in half.
No.
There you go.
I don't want. Man, my sloppy Joe. I don't like this.
What's your verdict?
A sloppy Joe. It's time to eat it.
And that's why they're called Sloppy Joes. So nothing big and grand, y'all. Just a simple meal, you know, that you can throw together for the kids or something like that. Something quick, Sloppy Joes and potato tots.
Hashtag I don't like sloppy Joes.
Why you always in my videos talking about what you don't like, but you be killing it?
I don't like sloppy Joes. I don't like this.
Oh,
Why is it hard?
because it's a hash brown, a potato tot. So it's supposed to have a crunch. Look,
Ain't even nothing in there.
it's all potato, bro.
I don't like it.
Why you keep eating them then?
It's testing.
You want some ketchup? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some ketchup for him. Gonna try this with ketchup. You wanna try it with ketchup?
Yeah. Split that up. Split it up. Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour. You want a sloppy Joe before I take them in the house and they eat all of them?
Yes.
But he doesn't like them though, y'all. You busted.
With bread.
So we have ourselves here, y'all, potato tot sandwich.
Yeah. That's a better. That's a better. That's a better. Ain't it supposed to be metal? Dog, you dropped that whole jug and you ain't never seen it?
You got your own drink.
I don't.
Y'all just remember, if you're not happy, you just might not be eating good. Stop. Like, comment, share the love, and subscribe, y'all. Liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth that notification button. Thank ya.